Greg, in the new DVD Entrusted With Arrows, many viewers will recognize the background of the city of Calgary. Why is this important in the selection of your target audience?
Well, many of our interviews are done in the United States, and that's because we want to make this identifiable for as many people as possible. And we're a little bit proud of where we're from, and we wanted to show our beautiful city.
All right.
We have the Rocky Mountains behind us, and it also worked out great for one of the illustrations, which actually came in the writing of the script after we had decided where we were going to film, and that was the illustration of a box. And just real quickly, that we tend to live in a box as we come into this world, and the families we grow up in, and the situations we see around us, and even in bigger, the culture we're in is really confines us, and we just think that what we grow up with is normal. But really our culture is not normal in the sense of history and the broader culture of the world. The way we fragment our families, we need to really take a look at it and think, does our culture have it right? Think outside our box.
Dallas, how again can our Gospel Road listeners find out more about buying the Entrusted With Arrows DVD?
That would be on the MovieMakers.ca. We have a web store on there. And then as well, you could phone us at 403-948-7475.
As well as EntrustedWithArrows.com.
That's right.
Okay, repeat that phone number again.
403-948-7475.
You are listening to an Entrusted With Arrows edition of Gospel Road. Let's now hear Greg Lammerman in a DVD segment where he, as host, and the narrator Jason Buzzard talk about living in a box. Then we shall hear homeschooler Sam Clemens talk about his home business of surveying.
Josh McDowell writes, "It may feel better to identify Hollywood, MTV, and today's culture as the main source of our problem, but the fact remains that we as parents have the greatest influence and opportunity to instill our values and faith within our children."
Few of us question what our culture hands us. We accept our work and family structures as normal because that's all we know. I heard a story recently about a boy who was raised in a box. When he was rescued, he was shocked to learn that other children weren't kept in boxes too. We all tend to think that what we see in the world that surrounds us is just the way things are, because we don't know any different. We're all raised in boxes of sorts. The way we're raised, the experiences we've had, the people we know and the media we've watched and listened to defines for us what is normal. But if we could step outside our box and see our culture as but one of many throughout the world and throughout history, we would see that we are the anomaly. It hasn't always been this way. Before the Industrial Revolution, families lived and worked together throughout all of history. Our segmented family life is a relatively recent phenomenon. Has our Western society got it right? With two parents working, our children at school and daycare? Is our box one that we really want to live in? Is it what's best for us and our children? Is it how God would have us live?